Dr. Haywood here, back with another episode from PCW Kickstart, and I'm joined by the original legend, James Hayes.
Oh, he's wearing the goofy joke title out here again.
That is not a joke title. Boyce LeGrand has defended the Dynamite Division title at the Battle of the Shark Tank. He's defended it at Off the Chain in 2021.
Is it on the line tonight?
It's not on the line tonight, but what is on the line tonight is the #1 contendership for the Pro Championship Wrestling Championship. And I had a chance to speak with the bad boy. So let's take it to that interview right now. Folks, Dr. Haywood here with the bad boy, Boyce LeGrand. Boyce, at Off the Chain, you outsmarted the 500-pound monster, Bad News Blakeslee. Tonight, you're facing him again to see who will go up against Rik Luxury at Last Man Standing. What do you have in store for the big monster tonight?
Well, first off, let me tell you something, Mr. Haywood. I don't tell my secrets. I'm not giving up the game plan. Because last time the big man thought that he could overcome the bad boy, you see it didn't happen. This time, the stakes are a lot higher. This is for a #1 contendership, a shot at that PCW Championship, which I've held, and I want it back. So, Mr. Blakeslee, 500 pounds, bad news? Remember, I'm a bad boy. And when it's all said and done, you're looking at the next #1 contender for that PCW Championship.
Well, thank you, Boyce. Boyce has his sights set on more gold, this time to go around his waist instead of around his neck. We're going to take it back to ringside and all the action.
There you have it, Doc. You had it shoved in your face. That guy's not giving away any strategy to you. You bum.
Hey, no, that's actually, I've got to commend him. It's a very smart thing to do on his point. I'm just trying to do my job as a journalist, trying to get out what I can, but Boyce,
You were trying to brown nose.
I never brown nose, okay? I just recognize greatness. Boyce is a 20-plus year veteran of this business, has held that Dynamite Division title for more days than you can count because you have to take off your shoes. There he is, the bad boy with all that bling. If you were off the chain, you saw Boyce LeGrand outsmart the 500-pound monster Bad News Blakeslee. Bad News hit himself in the head with the chair while the ref's back was turned. What a moron!
Stop it. It was a simple mistake. Crying out loud.
What did he think was going to happen? Oh, look, I'm so tough. I'm going to hit myself in the head with the chair.
Your mouth, your hummingbird mouth is going to get just destroyed, I'm telling you.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm not a competitor. I'm a commentator, I'm a producer, I'm an editor, and I'm very wealthy with a sea of lawyers. I'll sue Bad News from 500 pounds to 300 pounds, let me tell you.
Well, the big man's not holding anything back tonight, Doc. In case you didn't know, I had the privilege of talking to him earlier today. I'm going to send it backstage to myself. How about that?
What hot action we have here going on tonight. Folks, my guest at this time, Bad News Blakeslee. Come on in, big fella. How you doing, big man? Hey, check it out. Tonight, you get a couple of chances here. You get a chance to revenge at Boyce LeGrand, and you get your chance at the PCW Championship, at least earning an opportunity for it. How does that make you feel?
I can't wait to rip Boyce's head off. And you know what? Tonight, I get to prove everybody that made fun of me, everybody that has told me I can't because I'm too big, too slow, too fat, I get to stick it in their face when I crush Boyce LeGrand under 500 pounds.
Sheesh. I'd hate to be on the receiving end of that. I know you all would too. Hey, there's plenty more action to come. Stay tuned right here to Pro Championship Wrestling.
Well, what'd you think of that, Doc?
Well, I think it was a classic example of self-love on your part. Thankfully, it wasn't the kind you do when you're locked in the bathroom.
Oh, stop it.
But
He
Bad
said he's
News,
going to smash Boyce LeGrand.
well, we'll see if he can outsmart the wily veteran this time. There he is giving away glasses to one of these little rugrats. Probably parents couldn't afford their Christmas present, so that's all that kid got for
Well, you see all the love he gets from the crowd, the adult dudes, everything.
Yeah, well, the crowd doesn't pay the bills. Winning pays the bills. And just because he says he's big and he wins, doesn't mean he doesn't. This isn't jerk store Brandon Humphrey he's going up against. This is a 20-plus year veteran with more brains than any competitor in PCW.
Well, Boyce has been to the top of PCW before. He has the know-how and the wherewithal to get the job done here tonight. But I gotta imagine it's gonna be a hard task ahead with Bad News Blakeslee in the opposite corner.
Very hard task.
Ladies and gentlemen, your semi-main event of the evening is scheduled for one fall, and it is to determine the #1 contender for the PCW Heavyweight Championship. On my left, from Vallejo, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is your Dynamite Division Champion of 2,899 days and counting. The Bad Boy Boyce LeGrand.
Again, everyone, there is no Dynamite division at PCW.
Yeah, there is. He's got the championship to prove it. 2,899 days.
Now, it comes from an old defunct company, just
From
kids trained.
Visalia, California, he's standing at 7 feet tall and weighs 500 pounds. He's big. He wins. He is Bad News Blakeslee.
Well, as Cordero Ulloa said, our ring announcer, this is for the #1 contendership for the PCW Championship. The winner goes on to face Rik Luxury at Last Man Standing. Wrestling personified stunned us all, stunned the crowd, stunned the world by defeating the unpinned and unsubmitted Sin at Off the Chain in just under a minute.
You forgot to mention that loss caused Sin to quit.
Yeah, and Boyce LeGrand jumping the gun here. There's the bell.
Oh, boy, still having enough wherewithal to apply the pressure to Bad News. Oh, and again, a third time. He's not letting any space. Uh-oh.
You can't give a monster like that any space.
Well, Blakeslee will create it if you're not careful. Clubbing hands. Big scoop.
And Boyce LeGrand is a big man in and of himself. That's some strength there from Bad News. And Boyce wisely rolls out and avoids the splash.
Avoids the table at the last second, too.
Boyce getting some breathing room, but Bad News comes out looking to close the gap.
Oh, watch out.
Up close and personal with these fans in the front row.
The European uppercut, you saw it up here close and personal from Blakeslee. Oh, what a mule kick right there from Boyce LeGrand. Oh, man. nose first.
Boy, I tell you, I encourage the fans to watch us on YouTube, but there's something about being in the front row, getting these wrestlers in your face, all the action right there. Of course, you do have to have Bad News sweat on you if you're there.
Oh, what a chop from Boyce.
And Boyce using that guardrail as an equalizer against the strength of Bad News.
Oh, Bad News blocked. Shots to the midsection for Bad News. And off the side of the apron goes Boyce LeGrand's skull.
Yeah, as my sometimes colleague PrimeTime is want to remind us, that's the hardest part of the ring, and Blakeslee just hit Boyce with the hardest part of his body, the elbow.
Now, you know what actually is the hardest part of the ring? Never mind. Once again, these two, they're taking turns, clearing the referee's count. It's starting to make Chico Lopez angry.
What can Chico Lopez do against a monster like Bad News Blakeslee, though?
Oh, no. Did you hear that thud?
Oh, and Bad News took out the ring bell table and the guardrail. That's 500 pounds of man meat just falling all into you.
See
in
how
the front
cold?
row.
Let the count begin. Referee Chico Lopez is at 5.
Bad News struggling to his feet.
Got a count of 8. Bad News makes it back in. Oh, but not before the Bad Boy is able to capitalize on it.
There goes Boyce. He's going to use every advantage he has, take as much of that 4 count from the ref Chico Lopez as he can.
Man, he's got Bad News hung out to dry right now.
I tell you what, the bigger you are, getting your breath taken away makes it harder for you to move, harder for you to compete.
Well, yeah, ever since he's hit that post, Doc, Blakeslee has been in the just putty in the hands of Boyce LeGrand. Fans trying to rally Blakeslee, but it's coming to no effect.
Oh, what a chop!
That hurts me, Doc.
Well, if it hurts you, I hope he gives him 4 or 5 more.
Shut up. Oh, block for Blakeslee. Right hand returned. A second. Oh, but to the eyes goes Boyce. Give me a break.
Well, I've said it before, the rules in professional wrestling really favor a big guy like Bad News Blakeslee. You can't go for the tender spots, which are sometimes the only weak spots a big monster like this has.
Oh, so it's cool to poke him in the eyes, then I see. He's just bigger than the other guy? Okay, gotcha.
Well, if it's okay for the big guy to sit on you and crush your ribs, that does more damage than a poke to the eye.
Look at Boyce just measuring. Oh, Blakeslee trying to get a little bit of room. Oh, what a chop, Doc!
Like a cast iron frying pan.
Uh-oh, starting to build the momentum. Oh, caught him. Oh, man, what a Uranagi. The cover. Oh, and it took a lot out of Boyce to kick out that time.
That was a veritable feat of strength from the Bad Boy. That's 500 pounds laying on your chest to try and get that shoulder up. Bad News saying it's over. What's he looking for here?
Oh, duck the clothesline. Sleeper hold from Boyce. Boyce, though, he's in a very precarious position.
Boy, I tell you, it only takes 10 seconds of pressure on that carotid artery to make you lose consciousness. But someone like Bad News can do a lot of damage in those 10 seconds if he thinks of it.
Oh, he's down to a knee, Doc.
Boyce asking asking Chico Lopez to check. That could be it. Bad News could be out.
Oh, he held it.
Bad News is fighting back up to his feet.
Whoa, Nelly.
Bad News looking winded, looking very tired. Can he mount some offense?
He's going to try and finish it right here. Oh, but he missed. Big man missed. Cover for Boyce. Here we go.
A lot of weight to roll up and over.
Oh, what a kick out at the last second from Bad News.
You got to wonder after that sleeper hold how much Bad News has left in the tank. Bad News used to a lot shorter matches, but this one is dragging on, and the longer it drags out, the more it favors Boyce LeGrand.
My goodness gracious.
Boyce out here arguing with Cordero.
Dangerous chair throw from a fan.
Yeah, folks, this is not ECW. This is PCW. Don't throw furniture in the ring. Oh!
Oh, wait a minute. Blocked by Chico Lopez. He said, give me that toy.
That is not a toy. That is a belt that has been defended in PCW. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Chico Lopez takes a dive off the ring apron. This poor ref has been abused in the last few months.
Wait a minute, look at Boyce. Boyce is going into his boot.
I can't see it.
He's got brass knuckles on.
Cameraman Chris Privacer in the way.
Well, we got another tag here. We'll be able to see when he meant it, you moron. Oh, he socked him right in the jaw. Chico Lopez back up. Oh, my goodness. And Boyce LeGrand is going to last man standing. Ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, your winner. Bad News, number one contender,
Listen to our ring announcer, Cordero Volva, editorializing the ring announcement, saying, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a little unprofessional, but
That's my job. That's your job. We're supposed to editorialize what happened, but Rik Luxury Wrestling Personified had better watch out.
Yep, he's got his challenger all lined up.
We're going to see the battle of two very seasoned veterans in Rik Luxury versus Boyce LeGrand at Last Man Standing for the PCW Championship. This time, Bad News is big and he lost. Wonder if we'll have some shirts printed of that. I'm big, I lost.
Will you shut up?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Dawn get their debut album, Slept On, featuring the hits Funk With Us and Ode Too Thick. Check them out on iTunes and Spotify. RC and Dawn.
Main event time, Doc. Are you ready? I'm always ready. Cordero Ulloa doing his best Triple H impression.
And it is scheduled for one.
And your referee, the leader of the Lollipop Guild, Jimmy Two Counts. Jimmy, Matt, whatever. Well, a whole lot of gold coming through that curtain, Doc. For once, you are not wrong. Like you were saying, a lot of gold, a lot of accolades, and I had a chance to interview these very successful gentlemen backstage. So we're going to kick it back to me, and unlike you, I don't have to say any fancy, funky stuff to get my interview started.
Folks, I don't know how we could fit so much success in one camera frame. I'm here with one half of the tag team champions, Christian Skye, the newly minted Inter-California champion and 2022 Young Lions Cup winner, the National Treasure Rayshawn Prince, and of course, the last king of professional wrestling, Manny Roa. Gentlemen, you're in 3-on-3 action tonight against Zack.
Whoa. You said 3-on-3? Well, I mean, it's 1, 2, 3. But last time I checked, due to some unfortunate circumstances, Money, Power, and Respect aren't going to make this show. I think they chickened out, to be completely honest. Because, I mean, look at us. Who wouldn't, right?
I mean, they're saving me from having to see Marco and Zip.
I was speaking.
Sorry.
I know most of you people out there can't count, but let me do some basic subtraction for you. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And we have 1, 2, 3 right here. So you know what? I think this is a perfect opportunity. Zack, Reeb, you call yourself a man of the people. You say you do everything for your fans, right? Let's see if you really stick to your guns. We'll see you out there in the main event, big dog.
Well, it looks like Zack and the teacher's pet are going to be outnumbered. Will they have what it takes to go up against such a successful coalition of PCW stars? Folks, you'll have to stay tuned to find out. Let's take it back to ringside.
Well, there you have it. Manny Roa said it's just going to be a numbers game. It's 3 against 2. Money, Power, Respect not here to back up Zack, PrimeTime, Reeb, and the amazing Jesse Garcia. And I got to say, they don't have a prayer against all these accolades in the ring. You got Rayshawn Prince, the newly christened Inter-California champion, the 2022 Young Lions Cup winner, Christian Skye, a Triple Crown winner, and current half of the tag team champions. And then we've got the last king, Manny Roa, who was the longest reigning Inter-California champion in PCW history.
And their opponents.
say thanks to myself for the pitch to myself backstage. Pretty good stuff, I must admit. Right now, I'm with 2 of the 4, possibly just 2 of the competitors in the main event here tonight. Yeah, I still don't see any member of Money, Power, Respect here, but Zack, Primetime Reeb, the amazing Jesse Garcia, what do you guys have to say for yourself here tonight?
You know, just like 2022, a lot of unexpected things happen. Nobody expected this company to come back and move up the ladder. Nobody expected Primetime University to put out such good quality students. And most importantly, nobody expected Rik Luxury to defeat the undefeated monster Sin in less than 5 seconds. But James, the question we have to ask tonight, can Jesse Garcia and Zack Primetime Reeb walk out 2 against 3? Rayshawn Prince, the 2022 Young Lions Cup winner, and now the PCW Inter-California champion. Manny Roa, who calls himself the Last King. Last King? And Christian Skye, 1/2 of the PCW Tag Team Champions. Let me tell you this. I didn't get into this business 23 years ago to not have a game plan. And sometimes things get mixed up. But this is Pro Championship Wrestling. You're a former PCW heavyweight champion. As a matter of fact, you're the first ever PCW heavyweight wrestling champion. So maybe tonight, Christian, Rayshawn, and Manny Roa, maybe tonight, James Haight, maybe tonight, the PCW Originals ride again?
No, sorry.
Why?
No.
Why?
You're gonna have to come up with something different than
3
that.
on
my
2,
friend.
James. You're an original.
Yeah, but I haven't had wrestling gear since 2018. Come on, Zach, give me a break.
Sometimes wrestling gear doesn't matter. Me and Jesse are going out to wage war. We're going to get in that ring, and I know you're going to be at the table. If I look over at you, if I need you to come up and maybe make that tag to make everything right.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be there as much as...
Hey, I'm just playing with you, man.
man.
It don't matter if it's 2 on 3, but I'm like I said earlier, James, I always got a plan. Good. When things don't go our way, we always find a way to come back up to the top and come out victorious. Jesse Garcia, tell them what we're gonna do.
All we have planned tonight is just to beat some ass, lay him down on the mat, and pin him 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Well, you definitely had my heart in my throat, literally and figuratively. But tonight, it's going to be something we'll never forget. Pro Championship Wrestling Kickstart is going to kick you in the pants right now.
Well, what'd you think of that? They had me sweating in my boots, Doc, thinking I was going to be one of these competitors here tonight.
I was kind of hoping to see you get in the ring too. Last time I saw you were in the ring, you were duct taped to a table getting frog splashed through it. But that was some years ago.
Be that as it may, I have to cut back on my blood thinner use. No, thank you. But these guys are going to go whatever they can. If it's 2 on 3, if it's 3 on 3, I'm not sure if they've got a partner. It's the last match of the night. Who are they going to get to come out here?
Maybe they can get one of these plebs holding the Crayola signs out into the ring with them. The puppy, the teacher's pet, Amazing Jay, out on the ring apron barking, prime time, howling like a dog. The sober SOB, Zack Primetime Reeb, I'll give him credit for turning his life around, getting off the sauce. I'll give him credit for being an amazing talent, an amazing trainer, but he's poisoned guys like Rayshawn Prince and Manny Roa against him. With his self-aggrandizing behavior, always putting himself in the title hunt where he doesn't belong. He has this strange obsession with going after Rayshawn Prince.
Well, they've got us all on pins and needles. Who's going to be their partner?
Maybe it'll be the Killer Gorilla, Cordero Volvo, or Jimmy Two Count.
Let me hear you, Oroville! No. We can do a little bit better than that. Let me hear you!
Well, they're screaming like they're in line for their welfare checks. Shut up.
All right, man, keep it down for a second. We've had some unfortunate events, Jesse. Money, power, and respect, unfortunately, are not here.
Because they don't like you.
Evan Thomas is not here.
Must see ET. Those don't want to get in.
We
Yeah.
don't have a
Card
problem
subject to change.
doing this, the two of us versus the three of you guys, but this is Oroville, California. This used to be the Oroville Municipal Auditorium,
Zack Reeb living in the past again.
and now it's the Oroville Convention Center. And you know what? I like to give people what they want. So tonight, I made a special call right here in Oroville to get our third partner. So ladies and gentlemen,
I told you he found someone in a trailer park.
the last OG of PCW.
What? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Sin retired Propane, and I guess now that Sin retired, Propane feels brave enough to come out of retirement and join up with this guy? Hey, one time only, no big deal. 3-man tag, 6-man tag, big deal. Let it go. You know, Boyce can poke people in the eyes. Propane can come back from retirement. It's all good. I used to have so much respect for this man when Bradley Rock was managing him, but now here he is teaming up with the sober SOB, Zack Reeb. Oh, you better look out. He's got a freaking sledgehammer with him, Doc. Well, he never goes anywhere without it. It's like his American Express card, but he probably doesn't have one. What the heck is that? It's a barbed wire rock kendo stick? Oh, yeah, giving me a hard time talking about Boyce using some questionable tactics. Look at this. Zack tries to play like he's Mr. Clean, and he's holding up this sledgehammer like it's Excalibur. An amazing J like he's the drum major with the kendo stick. All right, look at this. No respect. For those who don't remember, Propane lacerated the hell out of Cordero's bald head. I want to remind the folks, this is a 3-on-3 match. This is not a hardcore match. Jimmy Mack and Propane getting nose-to-nose now. Propane had retired Jimmy Mack until Zack Primetime Reeb made him president of the company, but me and my attorneys got him kicked out.
Skip the music! Enough of this! He is the National Treasure! He is the Inter-California Champion! He is the Tag Team Champion! We are professional wrestlers! Get rid of those weapons or we walk right now!
Manny Roa's right. They need to get rid of those weapons. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a street fight, not a hardcore, not a last man standing. Those are where Propane shines, but this is a wrestling match.
Get rid of those weapons and wrestle us one-on-one right now!
Come on, Jimmy 2 Count, do your job.
Hey, you guys want us to get rid of these weapons? You guys want us
right now. I call my attorneys after the match.
How about this? 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 Hey. How about this? How about this?
And what is Propane doing with that bat? He's going to take it to the Young Lions Cup trophy. That thug.
Hey man, you're right. We gotta respect tradition. But hey, right now, hey, if we win, when this match is over, we get to use these weapons on these guys. But hey, it's only fair. Manny, if you win, you get to use those weapons on these guys.
Notice how PrimeTime said on these guys, not on us.
He pointed at himself, too, moron.
Yeah. We agree on one turn. One final turn. If he decides that he wants to try to bring a weapon in the middle of this ring during our match and use it, we walk with this title and those titles away from this company.
Whoa.
Keep those weapons away. I say we shut our mouths and start wrestling. What do you guys say?
If Propane gets a little froggy, we might see the PC Tag Titles and Inter California Championship in another company.
Like the PC Tag Titles.
In the ring. Now, get your ass up here and let's do this.
Let's go. The time for talking is done. Put the weapons away. Let's go to town.
Disrespectful plebs mispronouncing champions and calling them chickens.
Because they're calling them chickens, Doc. Come on now.
Yeah, they're mispronouncing champions.
Okay.
They're uneducated. That's why they live in Orville. Jimmy Mac's gonna have a hard time keeping control of this crowd and this match.
Look at Propane here around the side. Walking around with that kendo stick. Crowd firmly behind the amazing J, Jesse Garcia.
Manny and the Amazing J, they've had their rounds. 1-1 against each other in singles competition.
Go behind by the Manny Roa, the last king. Reversal by the Amazing J. Manny doing everything he can to break those hands. Got it. Twisting the arm now.
Manny Roa has a point. I heard him say, "You're too young, kid." He's got the experience, loads of experience over the Amazing J. And unlike the Amazing J, Manny is a pro wrestler, not a sports entertainer. He doesn't need to do flips and twists.
Let's not forget what happened last time Amazing J and Manny got. And the time before that? Just in case you forgot, Amazing Jay won.
Well, the last time they went against each other in singles competition, Manny won.
Where?
At the LA Memorial Coliseum. But you weren't there, so you didn't watch the show.
10,000 miles from here. Fair enough.
Distance doesn't matter.
In the meantime, PrimeTime comes in. Now you want to talk experience talk? Go ahead.
Well, we've got a 41-year-old man in there, a guy who should be sitting at home watching TV, drinking mint juleps.
How old are you again, Doc?
I'm 45, and I'm in the best shape of my life.
Fair enough.
Can Zack Reeb say the same?
I think
Is he the same? Is he in better shape than he was when he was in his 20s? I also have all my hair. Manny Roa getting a little space between him and PrimeTime.
Oh, tag. Here comes Rayshawn Prince, the new Inter-California champion.
A lot of momentum behind the Prince. Wins where it counted against Jesse Garcia, against the Lumine, against PrimeTime, again at the LA Memorial Coliseum.
Most recently against Brandon Humphrey.
Yes, sir. Propane needs to get his hands off that Lions Cup trophy.
He hasn't drawn the attention of Rayshawn Prince just yet.
Well, he's got the attention of Jimmy Mack.
Nice elbow from PrimeTime. Oh, knee drop right to the bridge of the chest. Kick out by Rayshawn Prince. Front face lock by PrimeTime, negotiate into it. Oh, float over, lucky you. Roll out.
Oh, he got it! Oh, very, very close.
He had a handful of tights too.
You're making things up again.
Head first to the turnbuckle goes Rayshawn. Big knee lift. Big knee lift from the Young Lions Cup champion. Reversal now. Back body drop. He deposited Rayshawn. Ooh, nice block from the Prince.
Rayshawn's got that speed and intensity. Very agile. Oh, counter from PrimeTime.
Oh, he ducked it. Whoa, flatline. Mr. PrimeTime.
Both men down on the mat. Rayshawn needs to make a tag. Get Christian Skye or Manny Roa in the ring.
Tag there. And a tag to the Amazing Jay. Two straight clotheslines. Three. A double at that time. Oh, blocks Christian Skye. Into an arm drag takeover. A second. Nobody there for Christian Skye to tag.
Amazing Jay, very intense, very quick. Big splash.
What a splash from Jay. We go again. This time a European uppercut from the Amazing One.
Jay loves those European uppercuts, a signature move of his, and it looks like he might be going for another one.
Nice suit play.
There's Steve Martin.
Are we going to see the three amigos?
There's Chevy Chase. Is Martin Short going to show up?
What a jackhammer.
And Rayshawn Prince and Manny Roa making the save. And oh, Rayshawn just took it to Propane, teaching him a lesson for touching his trophy, and Propane's got the trophy. Oh, decided to leave it back.
out the legal man. No one has made a tag to him. Oh, what a knee lift from Prince. Garcia went for the spear, got caught. Oh, and one for small from Christian Skye. Pandemonium here in the ring. Amazing J's the legal man, and Manny Roa has got him. Oh! There might not be much left of Amazing J after that. The cover. Oh, Jay, wait a minute, it's over. He got him. Oh, here we go. Could be present time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Christian Skye.
Development here. Well, I am stunned and boy, Kickstart is not the right word for this thing, huh? Well, now a deal's a deal. Yeah, they're going to have to use the weapons on him, I think. Propane didn't even get tagged in. Whoa. We got officials coming out of the ring. We've got the new buds coming out. Global security coming out. This has turned into chaos here. Sure has. Rayshawn Prince and PrimeTime going at each other here on the outside, and oh, PrimeTime just folded Rayshawn over the guardrail, and look out! Oh my God! That's our new Inter-California champion. How dare you! Propane in the ring with Manny Roa. Global security going after the new buds. The 2022 Young Lions Cup in jeopardy of being smashed. Oh, and here comes Xavier to Illuminate. Oh, world's strongest slap for Propane. PrimeTime up on the top rope. Frog splash on Christian Skye. Oh, here comes Bad Boy, the #1 contender for the PCW Championship. This thing is breaking down. What craziness. All the referees, they don't have any chance to get this ring right now. Every competitor's going nuts. This is totally devolved into madness. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the big man. The 500-pound monster coming to the ring. Oh, he just took out PrimeTime. And Angel Escobar, Manny Roa. You think he's pissed or not, Doc?
I tell you, this is why I call Bad News Blakeslee the last spectacle in professional wrestling. He is a spectacle when he comes to the ring, and not even the combined might of Jason Xavier, Illuminati, and Angel Escobar could take him off his feet.
Whoa! Well, you want to talk about a good example for what's coming down the road? This right here. Oh man, what if we come down to these two, wrapping things up at last man standing, Doc? What do you think of that?
Well, I tell you, a preview of the Rumble, and Bad News could take it all. Over the top goes Illuminati.
Whoa, Nelly!
And out goes Illuminati.
Oh, Boyce, you gotta pick your shot a little smarter than that, big guy. Boyce is out of here on his own. Well, there you have it, the last man standing himself. He's the last man standing tonight at Kickstart. Will he be the last man standing? That last man standing himself, Doc.
Boy, I tell you, whenever it comes to a Rumble, it's hard to not put my money on Bad News Blakeslee, but then again, in professional wrestling, anything could happen. Folks, go to PCWNorcal.com. Get your tickets for Last Man Standing, February 18th, here at the Orville Convention Center. For James Haight, I'm Dr. Haywood, telling you to take it easy, and if it's easy, well, damn it, you better take it twice.
Nobody's gonna stop Blakeslee.